So in this training, what we're going to do is we're going to do an AI powered chat widget step by step on for a website. So you'll notice here, this is my actual website here. And as of right now, you can click and it will say, click here to start new chat. Hey, can you help me? And it'll say, give us a minute to assign the best person to you. But the thing is, I don't have any AI attached to it. So what we want is we want AI to be attached to it to where it can say, yes, I can help, maybe collect their first name, their email address, and then go on to help answer any questions and then book a phone call so that they don't have to go here and schedule. They can book right through the AI powered chat widget. So the very first step is we're going to want our high level accounts open and we're going to want our Closebot V2 account open. And let's start with actually creating the AI powered chat widget. So you will need some sort of website or landing page or something that you're going to host your AI powered chat widget with. And so let's just do it on this one just because this will make more sense. I need one for my website anyways. All right, so I'm in the sub account that I want to connect, and I'm going to go to sites, and I'm going to go to chat widget. Now I have a live chat widget here, but I'm going to start from scratch just so people can see what that looks like. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to hit new, and then I'm going to want to do live chat, SMS chat, SMS email chat. That is where they have to actually put in their phone number or email to chat. Live chat is where it connects directly. And then all in one chat, this is new. Looks like you can actually connect WhatsApp, live chat, email, SMS. So that's interesting. So we're just going to do a live chat, and then we are going to call this website AI chat widget. And let's just hit save right off the bat. Okay. And then styles, we can choose different styles. I'm going to keep it super simple. We see here in the bottom right hand corner, hi, have a question, text us here. And that is changed right here. So let's just do, if you have any questions, message my AI assistant for instant help. All right, so then that's what the prompt message could say. Now, one thing you could do here is if you have, for example, some sort of lead magnet, if you would like the free giveaway, message us here. A lot of times I like to do giveaways in the chat widget so that it actually prompts people to do that. Then you can select your different colors. I'm not going to get into that. And you can select what the actual bubble looks like. But again, we're not going to get too much into the customization of it. You can switch where you want the bubble to appear. Let's just keep it right here in the bottom right hand corner. And then chat window itself, title and intro, have a question, enter your question below, and a representative will get back to you as soon as possible. Live chat assign. Give us a minute to assign the best. Give me 1 second to find someone that can help you. Be right back. All right, and we're gonna use that, and we're gonna hit save, and then title intro, have a question, enter your question below, and we'll get right back to you. Contact form, we don't need any of that. And then messaging, acknowledgement, your chat has ended. Please rate your chat. So there's some things that happen before and after the chat that will affect. I wish there was a way to just reset that. Okay, so that's going to be that. We just saved that. And now we have a live chat widget for the website. Now, the cool thing is if you need it for WordPress, you can get the code here for WordPress to get a WordPress code. If you just need the script to be able to drop it on a different site, you can do that. But since it's going to be hosted live inside of High Level, I will be able to actually just pull it right inside into my website. So there is that. Now I have my website AI chat widget. It's a live chat and it looks like it is active. So then the next thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to go to my website and I have my Prospect Capo website and I'm going to go to settings and then chat widget right here. I'm going to select the chat widget that I just created and I'm going to hit save. All right, bada bing, bada boom. Now, when I go to my website, which is prospectcapo.com, let's actually go to an incognito window. Louisa, can you see my incognito window, the one that's purple now?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. So now when I go here, I should get, okay, good. If you have any questions, message my AI assistant for instant help. And they click that and it says, enter your question below and a representative will get back to you as soon as possible. Excellent. So first step is we know now that my AI, my chat widget is live on my website. Now the next step is actually creating the flow inside of Closebot that is going to answer to anybody that messages my AI-powered chat widget. So the first thing we want to do is we want to connect to source, and then I'm going to hit add new source, and I'm going to hit high level, and I'm going to hit next, and then we're going to hit connect, and it's going to ask you to add the Closebot app to your sub account. Now, the thing is I already have that source connected, Prospect Capo LLC. So what you would do is you would connect that. Oh, and it looks like it's going to connect it again. And then it's going to review the information, hit next. And then I acknowledge that all fields and other proprietary information. So basically, it's asking you if you have permission to connect. You're going to hit add source. Okay. I already have that source connected. So I'm going to, you'll see it pop up right here in sources that need that are connected. Okay. And then you can see connected job flows. So now once I've connected the source and I've now attached Closebot to that sub account that I built the chat widget in. The next step is I'm going to go over here to agents and I'm going to want to create a persona very specifically. If I don't have a persona that I'm going to use, I'm going to create a persona. Let's call this one Vila, which is my virtual intelligent language assistant. And internal description will answer any questions for, whoops, questions on the live chat widget. And then I'm going to hit, I don't think we need to do any of that. Let's just hit blue. And we're going to hit next. And then concise, friendly, sincere. Don't be exclamatory with your response. You can speak any language. If personal things come up while chatting, be sincere and engage. Try to sound natural. And okay, so what we're going to do is how to respond. Don't be exclamatory with your responses. You can speak any language. Please only answer questions in the that are about the services that we offer. Okay, advanced settings, response delay, typos. We don't need to do anything like that. And then we are going to that we offer and are on the website. And then we're going to hit next. All right, now the next step in creating a persona is selecting which AI provider you're going to want to use. I only have OpenAI connected. If you need to connect another one, you can hit add provider. Then you can select from OpenAI, Anthropic, Gemini, DeepSeek, or Grok, and then it'll ask you to log in or use your API key to connect that. But since I've already got OpenAI connected, I'm just going to choose that. And then I'm going to hit next. And then it's going to give kind of a breakdown of what it is that you want and how you want to respond. And then I'm going to hit create persona. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to go to knowledge library and linked source next, next, next. Done. Okay. So type spreadsheet notes modified. Let's do a web scrape. And I'm going to go back to my website, copy, paste, and initiate, confirm. All right, so now it's going to go through my website and it's going to edit sources, source location. Now I need to attach a source to that. So I'm attaching the source that I don't know if it takes a little bit. We'll see what happens. That should have used storage 0 bytes, 0 MB of unlimited. We will see. What if we did highly detailed? Oh, I didn't pick one of these. Highly detailed. Still saying 0 bytes. It might be taking a while to actually do the web scrape. We'll come back to that. So the next step is, so we've connected our sources, we've connected an AI provider. Now we need to actually create the agent. We created the persona, Vila, who's going to be responding to our AI powered chat widget. And the next thing that we're going to need to do is we are going to, it has limited my flows. You have used 6 of 1 flows available. Let's actually swap out one of these that we're not using.
Austin,
What's up, Anthony?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very good. All right. Okay, so the next step on this, let's rename this to AI powered chat widget. Saved. Right. And so now the first thing that we are going to do is let's say we want to what service? What? Oops. Determine which service the person chatting needs is interested in. And then let's just say copy, copy, and let's do max attempts 2. And then, oops, not -1. Let's just do 2. Save. All right, so the first objective is determine which service they're wanting. Let's hit save, and then let's do another objective. And let's do name, first name. Get the first name. Let's just hit save. And then let's do another objective to, let's just see what happens when we gather more details. Gather more details about their projects. And then obviously if you'd want it to update a portion of this, if you'd want it to update the information. So let's say for contact over voice caller, do you have USP? How many hours? Let's just use that one. Describe your ideal. So it'll update that variable. Gather more details. Let's just do 1 and then save. And then let's do objective. And let's grab their email address. Get the contact's email address just in case we get disconnected. And let's go for 2 on this one and save. And then let's actually book the appointment. Prospect capo booking. Let them know the best way to get them details is to book a call. And then extra prompt, we don't need anything like that. Then I'm just going to hit save. All right. Now we're going to hit save. Now we're going to hit publish. Now we're going to connect. We need to connect our persona to that. Save. Excellent. All right. Okay, so now we have our AI-powered chat widget flow. Let me go to knowledge library, see if it still doesn't have any information. Go to edit sources, prospect capo, save. Still says the file byte is 0. We'll figure that out. So agents. All right, now we have the, wait a second, where did it go? Okay, let's try this again. AI powered chat. Okay, that looked like that saved. Then unsaved changes needs publishing. Publish. Okay, we have our save and close. And then let's go back to agents. And we have our AI powered chat widget. It is published. And so now we need to set the channel. So edit job flow. So we don't need SMS. I don't need any tag. And then I need to set the channel to live chat. So anytime someone messages on a live chat that is inside of the prospect capo flow or source, that should work. Let's go ahead and hit test. In order to test, your bot must be published. It does do that often, even after I've saved and published it. Start new session. And let's just go ahead and test it. Of course, could you let me know which service you are interested in? Okay, cool. I would like an AI powered chat widget. Great choice. May I have your first name to personalize our conversation? Yes, my name is Austin. Okay, so it's going through the different objectives. The test so far is working. It says, thank you, Austin. Could you share the type of website or business you want the AI chat widget for? Yes, it is for my roofing business that I have. We get a lot of people asking questions on the website and need something that can collect contact information. That sounds like a perfect use case. To ensure we can stay in touch if needed, could you please provide your email address? Let's just give it j@gmail.com. And then I know before, yeah, so then this node cannot be used in Closebot testing environment. So it did everything we wanted it to do. It went through every single objective. It collected the first name. It asked what service they're interested in. I listed the service. Then it said, can we collect the first name like we were wanting it to? Then I gave it my first name. Then it got a little bit more information on what they were looking for. We collected that. Then it wanted to collect an email address, and it did that. The only node that's not going to work inside of the testing zone is the booking side of it, like the actual calendar booking. So now everything is working. Let's go ahead and test it on the website itself. So let's hit refresh. Right. And then I'm going to go here and I'm going to say, hello, can you help me? And then it's going to say, give me 1 second to find someone that can help you. Be right back. Of course. Are you interested in support for booking more appointments, lead generation, 24/7 response for your business? No, I am actually looking for an AI powered chat widget. We offer AI-powered chat widget that can instantly respond to the website inquiries and help you capture more leads. May I have your first name to personalize our conversation? Yes, my name is Austin. Thanks, Austin. Could you tell me a little more about your website and the type of inquiries you expect the chat widget to handle? Yes, I have a roofing company and would like when people come to my website, have my chat widget be able to answer basic questions and collect contact information for follow-up.
Recording in progress.
Oops, is is that possible? Right, now it's going through the next objective should be to ask for my contact information. Yes, that's possible. Our AI chat widget can answer common roofing questions and collect visitor contact details for follow-up. Could you share your email address in case we get disconnected? Absolutely. It is, let's just do chatwidget@gmail.com. Thanks, Austin. Would you like a demo of how the chat widget can handle roofing inquiries and collect leads on your website? No, thank you. Now it should go right into booking the appointment. If you have any other questions about setup or features, I would actually like a demo. Maybe that's the way it asked how to book the appointment. Great, I can arrange a demo to you. What date and time works best for you to see the chat widget in action? What dates do you have available? We can schedule demos on weekdays, typically between 9 a.m. Do you have a preferred time or date this week? Yes, Thursday at 12 a.m. I'm trying to see if it's actually using my calendar. That's the only, just to confirm, do you mean Thursday at midnight? We're available Thursday at noon. Would that work for you? No, I would like to do midnight. Okay, so it looks like it might be actually using my calendar. Would you be available demo later in the morning or the afternoon? Yes. Can I do 11 a.m. on Friday? Yes, Friday at 11 a.m. works. I'll reserve that time for the demo. Let me know if you need anything else. Excellent.
I'm making the bed up here.
Thank you. Well, that's good. All right. You're welcome, Awesome. I'll send you the details. If you have any questions before the demo, just let me know. Okay, now let me see, what is the time and date of my appointment? Your demo is scheduled for Friday. Friday the what? Okay, June 13th. Okay, so it looks like the AI-powered chat widget is working. Thanks, buddy. And let's double check to make sure that everything was working well. Okay, so it looks like it went through all of the objectives. Now let me see if it actually put that in my calendar for June 13th. We said 11 a.m. June 13th. Huh. Okay, so it doesn't look like it actually booked on my calendar. Let me see the actual conversation. Now I'm wondering if appointments, all appointments. Okay, so it did not look like it actually booked on my calendar. I'm gonna have to troubleshoot that a little bit to find out what happened there. And let's actually go back to agents and make sure that everything is set up on that actual calendar. Objective, prospect capo booking, let them know, book the appointment, let them know the best way to get. So for some reason, it did not like that. It went through all the objectives except for the calendar. So this should have been the next step. No calendar with given ID connected. Okay, that's where we ran into a problem. No calendar with given ID connected. So that might be an actual bug so that might actually be a bug because I do have a calendar ID in there unless I didn't do something right. Let me double check again. AI powered chat widget, calendar name. Okay, so it looks like that might be a bug because it does have the calendar connected to it. So I'm going to report that to Closebot because there is a calendar connected and that should have worked without a problem. Let's try one more thing. Let's go to my calendars and let's go ahead and troubleshoot this. Calendar prospect up ID. All right, let's see if it works with that. All right, so save, publish. Okay, okay. All right, let's go back to you. Help me. Give me 1 second. Find someone to help you. I'll be right back. Of course, are you interested in our AI assistant automated lead responses? Book more appointments, or improve your business messaging. I'm gonna have to figure out why it's sending out that question. So that might be in the prompting. No, I would like an AI powered chat widget for my website. All right, so then it should collect my first name. May I have your first name to get this started with sharing more details? Yes, my name is Frank. All right. Thanks, Frank. Could you tell me a bit about your website and the main goals you have for using the chat widget? Yes, I have a solar company and people come to my website asking questions, and I would love for them to get answers and the chat widget be able to collect information and book appointments. That sounds like a perfect fit for our service, Frank. Just in case we get disconnected, do you mind giving me your details? Yeah, let's say franks@gmail.com. Now, it should say that the next step is to book an appointment. If the link to the calendar is working properly. Thanks, Frank. The best way to get you all the details and show how the AI powered chat widget. Are you available Monday, June 16th at 11:30 a.m. or would another time work better? So it looks like the calendar worked using the calendar ID, not selecting the calendar itself. Yes, June 16th works perfect at 11:30 a.m. Now, I should get a notification on my phone because I have. Okay, boom. I just got a notification. Frank just booked an appointment for Monday, June 16th at 2025, 11:30. Okay. Nope. That is it. I just got the confirmation. Thank you for your help. Okay, awesome. So that is step by step how to, from start to finish, creating a chat widget inside of Highlevel, getting it connected to your website, and then setting it up inside of Closebot, getting the sources added, the agents added, the flow added, and then how to even troubleshoot if the calendar is not working after testing. All right, so that is step by step how to create an AI powered chat widget inside of Highlevel using Closebot v2. If you need any additional help, I do have a free Skool community called GHL Blueprint. If you click the link in the description, it should take you right to the group. I do have some other templates when it comes to database reactivation, reputation management, and I'll probably even drop the share link to this template in there. Let me know if you have any questions and I look forward to seeing you all on there.